What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drift build in CarX Street. Today we're going to be looking at the CRN. So we're going to get started with body kit. I went with the D Master wide body for it. With the hood, we went with the second stock. Front bumper, we went with the third option of the Pro Flow. Rear bumper, we went with the first option for Pro Flow. Roof is stock. Headlights, EX Performance. I liked this this induction that they added right here. I thought it looked pretty cool, so that's why I went with this one. Tail lights with the stock looked pretty good. Mirrors are stock. Skirts are the Pro Flows right there. Trunk is missile. Spoiler is, well, no spoiler. Exhaust is the Pro Flow 1, no roll cage, and we got the VSBS wheels on the back end over here. So that's going to do it for the body kit. And now for the livery. Unfortunately, when I went into this and I got someone's livery, I didn't realize it was going to be so difficult to find the ID again. So I got the creator's name. Lesson learned, I will remember to write down the livery ID creator codes or whatever, the ID codes next time. As I showcase the liveries, that way I can have the code available for the description. I'm sorry about this one, but I looked around, I couldn't find it again. That there's a way that you guys can, if there's some way you can search for creators instead of just the code, that would be cool. I will say that the livery marketplace is there's a lot to be desired here. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that we're here, and but it's really like trying to find liveries is just not a very good experience. And it seems like, I don't know, it's very difficult to find. And I know there's a bunch of them out there. Now with the IDs, you can just search them right up. That's fine. But if you're just out here trying to browse, it's just not not the best experience. But anyway, so that's my little gripe about that. So anyway, today we got with, go back to the livery. This one was Red Rum 151 Rum was the creator's name on this one. Appreciate it. I had little spotlights for the livery here. Nice little reflective in the paint with the around some of the stickers. The windows have a nice little mirror tint as well to them as well. And the idea behind the window right here makes it look like the windows are down. You can take the tinting out and makes it look even more so like you're cruising with the windows down, which I thought was a cool effect. So I did go with the white and black. I thought that looked really good with it, and gave a little bit of a red sheen to the front because of how the stickers reflected. I just thought it kind of mixed everything up, mixed everything good. So now the only thing I will say is that it did have a sticker in the middle of the windshield right here, which I did not like. So I took that out. It said troublemaker. I took that off. So, but cool delivery, cool design. I've been digging it, so I'm actually going to keep it on this car. I think it fits well with the build. So appreciate the delivery over there, Red Rum. So, all right, well, that's going to do it for the cosmetic side of the build. Head on over to the tuning shop and look at all the good stuff, huh? So. All right. So I really enjoyed this car. This car is really smooth, It's really just smooth. No other way I can really describe it. It's just really smooth and easy to drive. So what we're gonna do, it was very easy to put together. We did stay with the stock motor. All right. So for the ECU, we went with the Ultimate ECU. Cylinder head, engine block, and exhaust manifold went Ultimate for those as well. And we did race on the exhaust. Put it right about 350 horsepower, 349 right there. I bumped up the rev limiter, the torque. So that's what we did for the motor. For the transmission, we kept the stock transmission in it. The T50 was T50 was fine. I thought about throwing in the T50S. If you want a little bit more acceleration, you could throw in the T50S. That's really if you just want, but I don't honestly. I mean, if I didn't really have any troubles with this car for a C4. I thought it was pretty quick for a C4 already, so I just kept the T50 stock transmission in it. So we went with the ultimate clutch and welded differential, and then we went with the ultimate transmission as well, and drive lines rear wheel drive. So the settings for this. Now I did do a lot for the gearing in this one. This car can do the what is it? This can do the mountain. It can do the nutsack. The nutsack's where all you guys drift, so you guys know what I'm talking about. It can do the nutsack. It pretty much can do whatever it wants, and it has been tuned through fifth gear. Fifth gear is viable. So this is yeah. So anyway, you get shifting all the way up to all the way down. I mean, so you turn that up. So your final drive is going to be at 4.32. The first gear is at 2.82. Second gear is at 1.83. Third gear, 1.42. Fourth gear, 1.09. Fifth gear is 0.93. You can do what you will with your reverse gear. And then, of course, you're going to drop that drivetrain all the way down. Now, we go back to the body. Put a stage 4 body on it with the weight reduction. You do the weight reduction. You know the weight reduction trick. You don't. Before you put the body in, get the ultimate weight reduction. Drop your weight all the way down, and then swap the body. You'll get you'll get to shave a little bit more weight off of it. It's pretty known by now, so I never really went into it. But if you didn't know how to do it, you'll shave a little bit of weight off. Very good for race cars. So anyway, we got the stage 4 body with the ultimate weight reduction. Gas tank. I always like the ultimate gas tank because I like to stay out and drift. It's just what it is. And then, of course, I adjust with the weight to compensate, or the power, however which way. Anyway, and then the front dynamics is ultimate as well. For the settings and the body, weight's all the way down. Weight distribution is at 50.5. Center of mass, I have it at 18.7. Downforce is at 31. Air resistance is at 195. Now, for the suspension is pretty much, you're going to run ultimate all the way down. This is going to be in any car that you build as a drift car. I said maybe the anti-rolls, you could do something in the dampers, you could do something. The reason I have dampers on this is for wheel. To be 100% with you, you notice the difference on the wheel when you're drifting versus the controller. So yeah, the dampers is more because I was trying to make this a hybrid to be able to be used on the wheel as well. So that's why I will have dampers on mine all the time. So you don't have to put dampers on them if you don't want to, but I will have dampers on my cars because I do wheel as well. So that's why I find the wheel, the dampers do make a difference on the wheel. Don't ask me to explain it right now. All right. So anyway, you just roll ultimates all the way down. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, even if you don't want to tune your dampers, just buy them anyway. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So anyway, all right, we're gonna get into the settings here. All right. So for the spring length, we got 74. The spring stiffness is at 86. Stiffness for the anti-roll is 103. Camber is at negative 6.5. I always leave that there. I never mess with it. If you want to put some camber on it, you can. I mean, that's going to be how you want to sling your car. I just leave it here. Caster angle is at 13.5. This is going to be something as well that you might want to mess with on this if you're going to be using a steering wheel or not. Your caster angle is Anyway, 13.5 is where we're going to sit on the controller side. Now, if you run the wheel, you should probably move that down depending on your skill level with the wheel. It's just, yeah, that's just how to adjust your caster angle if you're using a wheel, depending on your skill level and how you feel comfortable. That's how I'm going to say it. So anyway, hold on. Did I really have that increment angle at 60, huh? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I guess it's at 60. I mean, you can mess with that if you will. I don't know. I usually run a little bit higher than 60, so maybe there was a reason I put it at 60. But I've been running this car. I haven't messed with the tuning in over 300 miles of drifting in this with this car. So, yeah, that's where I have it at, and that's where I'm going to leave it at. Then I guess, if you want to move that to get a little bit more angle, go ahead. Steering angle is maxed out. Wheel toe is at 0. Slow bump is at 12.5. Fast bump is at 6.5. Slow rebound is at 25,000. Fast rebound is at 15,008. 15.8, huh? Braking force all the way up. 70 is where I put the bounce. This feels good for foot braking when you're drifting, especially when you're staying close on someone's door. It feels good. So the rears, we got 99 on the spring length. The stiffness is at 61. Anti-roll bars are at 75. Cambers at negative 1.5. Wheel toes at 0. Slow bump is at 10,000. Fast bump's 5,000. 20,400 at the slow rebound and 12.5 for the fast rebound. All right, so now we go over to the wheels. Ultimate on the spacers. Rims. So the front rims, I am using 235 30 R19s. The rear, I'm using 325 25 R19s. So yeah, more grip, a little bit more grip in the rear, of course. Racing and racing. Just straight up, just no change on those. They fit nice and snug in those wheel wells. Nice and snug. Got some little fat boys back there. Do you need them? Like those fatties. It's nice in there. I like how that fits right in that wheel well. Looks pretty damn good, huh? All right, so for this, pretty simple. You got your front tires all the way up, rear tires all the way down. This is going to be up to you, depending on if you can do this if you want more grip or not. I just always throw the front rear tires all the way down. 22 and 14 right here to make them fit nice and snug and to look nice. So that is the build for the CRN. Now, I looked this up trying to figure out what car this was, and I guess this is the Majestic Crown. Is that correct? Because I looked it up and it said something about a Toyota, and I'm like, that doesn't quite look the same, but there was a few pictures where I'm like, I don't know. Maybe like a Toyota Carina? It's like, I don't know. So what is this? Is this was it Majestic Crown? I'm guessing it must be. I mean, it has to be, right, with the CRN as the name. So anyway, all right. So that is the build. Let's go throw it out on some on the street a little bit, huh? Sling it back and forth. Give you guys a little preview on how I like to drive it. Let's everybody's on the nutsack up here. What I mean by the nutsack is this right here. I fucking hate this place. Nutsack, baby, nutsacks. If you don't know what I mean by that, maybe I'll explain, or maybe you'll see it in a previous video while I explain why I call it the nutsack. Anyway, let's head out here. Usually like third gear for most of it, second gear depending on how tight the turn is. This car's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But as you can see, like you could take it up into fifth gear and it'll still do its thing. So whew, fast on that one. So anyway, all right. Well, so there's a CRN, guys. Be working on something here for C5 next. So hope you guys enjoyed. Guys, check out some more videos. Like, subscribe, send me comments, see what kind of cars you guys want to see, or what are your favorite drift cars out here. This one's definitely going to be one that that I keep in my arsenal. I like this car a lot. So, but anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the streets later.